So how do we grieve? Well, here's how we grieve: with hope, church. Grief and hope are God's tools for living in a fallen, broken world. Grief is our heart becoming attuned to what God already knows. This world is not as it should be. And hope is our heart attuning to what God has promised. Life will not always be this way. Well-meaning Christians at times suppress the dark anguish of grief, whether within themselves or within other people, because they have hope, as if grief and hope are at odds. They think, no, okay, so you get sad and then you graduate to hope. No. God teaches hope, and within it, that we can talk to God about the painful delay of the peace that He promised. We can grieve crazy questions like, God, how long? Because we trust the promise that it won't be for forever. Our sorrow is temporary, and for Christians, our joy is permanent. And let me tell you this, Tim Keller adds to the conversation when he says the opposite of joy is not sadness. They coexist. Joy and sad, grief and hope, love and anger. The opposite of love is not anger. People will often say, if you love me, you won't get angry. And I'd say, no, if you love, you get angry all the time because you hate evil and anything that's destroying them. You hate the evil in them. The opposite of love is not anger, it's apathy. The opposite of joy is not sadness, because the Bible proves us joy coexists with grief. The opposite of joy is not sadness, it's hopelessness. Christians, we have hope. So grieve with it. And listen to Jesus' words in John chapter 16:22. He says, so with you, now is your time of grief. And as he says that, he knows it. But I will see you again, and you will rejoice, and no one will take away your joy.